Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bran here. Little last Epoch build for you here. What I'm doing, this is not a build guide at all by any means. All I am doing is taking an already done build by Mcfluffin on max roll and making it even faster. So any questions you have about the mechanics of the build or how the functionality of the build, go ahead and ask Mcfluffin. I'll link his Twitch in the description and also the max roll guide for the LowLife version. So what I'm doing is I'm taking Mcfluffin's LowLife Shadow Dagger Bladedancer, which is known for being one of, if not the fastest builds in the game currently, and I'm making it even faster. It's a whole nother tier of speed above. You'll see this is a completely broken interaction. Potentially needs to be removed from the game. I don't know. You'll see. You let me know in the comments if you think that this is something that should be in the game or not. This is completely crazy. So what we're doing is we are going to make a build based on the Emergency Flask node. Now, all you have to do to switch over is 1 point. So it's just 1 point out of Consumed by Shadow. If you only have 20 total points in Shift, just 1 point out of Consumed by Shadow, throw it down an Emergency Flask. Now, what that's going to do is make it so Shift consumes a health potion on use if you are below 50% health. So think of Mageblood from PoE. Any PoE players out there will know what I mean. This is automating a potion use whenever we shift, which if you've played Shadow Daggers before, shift is you're 99% of the time you're just spamming shift through the monolith. So it's going to go right into how you play the build anyways, and it's just going to make it more powerful. So now, what do we get by getting potion on use when we're shifting? So first of all, Exsanguinous, up to 30% increased attack speed, cast speed, and movement speed if you used a potion in the past 4 seconds. We get, we could run a Grimoire, which would give us 35% less void, necrotic, and poison damage taken for 4 seconds on potion use, as well as give us plus 35 necrotic damage to melee attacks and spells. Not sure if that's stronger than just a normal twisted heart setup with strength slammed on it. Ask Mcfluffin about that one. I'm not sure. I'm not the build guide creator. Again, I'm just displaying an insane mechanic here. We'll get to it in 1 second. Now, Conundrum's another interesting thing you can do where you're converting the potion health into ward. You are a ward build, so you don't really want health, and you want to stay on low life anyways because you have Death's Door spec at level 100. I'm not 100. I don't main this mastery at all. So you'd have 24% less damage taken at all times, not messing that up with the spamming of the potions. So Conundrum's an option there. Now, the broken mechanic, the meat and potatoes of this build is going to be the experimental affix on the belt. 2.5 seconds of traversal skill cooldowns recovered on potion use, and also 80% increased chance to find potions. Together in one affix makes an insanely powerful mechanic here because what? Our shift is also 2.5 second cooldown. Now look at this. You have essentially a 0 second shift cooldown, and you will literally fly through the map an entire tier or 2 tiers faster than any other build in the game. This is now the fastest build in the game, bar none. Potentially a broken mechanic that needs to be fixed. So now you might look at this and be like, oh, what's not that strong because you only have 5 potions. You're going to run out of potions, and then you're just a normal low life Bladedancer, right? Well, the way we fix that is Jungle Queens. Jungle Queens gives us 16 potion slots together with the tier 7 affix. Slam this 2.5 second of traversal skill cooldowns recovered on potion use onto the Jungle Queens, and you now have a 0 second shift with 16 potion slots, proccing all of the things we talked about in the beginning here. And that's it. You now are completely broken. You have 16 uses on the 0 second shift. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go in and just show you what it looks like when you have the Jungle Queens, and you can kind of put 2 and 2 together in your mind because I don't have... I'm going to just die here to get my potions back real quick. I don't have Jungle Queens with the affix on it, unfortunately. As you can see, I missed the slam. But it doesn't change anything. You saw the 0 second shift cooldown in the start here. Now you can just see with 16 potions how fast I can spam it. Now you're just going to have to use your imagination. I'm going to have a cooldown on my shift here because I don't have the affix on the belt. Again, I just want to keep reiterating that. But you can still see the speed here, even with the cooldown on shift. I mean, I'll just have my movement speed up on the screen here, and I'll run through the echo. This is with... Sorry, I have to actually close that out. I mean, you just fly through the map. Take the cooldown off of shift and I'm already there. Potions aren't a problem. I still have 8. Anytime I need a potion, I would just sync strike onto a pack like this. Sync strike, shift through, and grab some potions. We would have 80% chance to find potions. And look at that, we're at the end of the... We're already at the end of the echo here. Look at all the potions. Potions are no problem. You don't have to worry about that at all. We would have 80% more chance to find potions. They would be all over the screen. We'd be capped on 16 all the time. This is basically having a Mageblood in this game. Guys, this is completely broken. Again, look at it. 0-second cooldown shift. And it's popping. Reiterate, everything. It's popping attack speed, cast speed, movement speed. It's popping. Potentially, if you want to run this, 35% less void, necrotic, and poison damage taken. Also giving you 35 necrotic base damage. It's giving you ward instead of the health. I mean, let me know in the comments if you think this is a intended mechanic. It seems a little busted. If you now did a speed run tier list, I feel like you would put this in a tier of its own above everything else in SS+. And it's just not comparable, right? Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree about that. Thanks for watching, guys. This isn't really a passion build of mine. I do not main this mastery at all. I actually am really, really passionate about marksman, so depending on if this video does well or not, or if people want to see more interesting things from me, I might be making marksman guides. I want to make bow marksman guides and see how they do, and see if we can make bow viable in this game. It doesn't seem to be quite effective at the moment, but we'll see. Later, guys. Peace.